So today we're going to be doing some political view, on what's happening in our country, Nigeria, and politics, what politics is all about, and some other things. So this might be a different segment, Kotsi Kende, because she's a political animal. So
we are all political animals.
Let's start with the questions that she has outlined.
Okay. So Ty, what do you think about political participation? Do you think there has been increase in political participation?
I think there has been a little bit increase.
Okay.
Because you see the likes of Fela Durotore running for government, for president, and I am Team Fela because I feel he's young and he's fair, like he's a very educated person and he has is he British accent and all that, so I feel he can.
So you are thinking Oyibo can help Nigeria? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the likes of Fela, Donald Duke, all of them are friend. So I feel if they, with friend and experience, they can do a good job when it comes to running the nation. So you think they're not, and with good alignment and good godfathers and good political views, I feel they're able to run a nation in the appropriate way, and when they put God in their political views, Nigeria will be great again.
Wow. So what do you, okay, so you believe the not too young to run campaign is an amazing one?
Not too young to run campaign, it's a great initiative, but it's taking us time to what's the statement, to accept it, because first of all, we don't have money and nobody wants to go and be having a horrible godfather that all they want is to drop money, and when it's time to collect, we will not be able to collect in a good way. They want something that we cannot give them. So that's why, only few people are running that campaign.
Okay, so that campaign, we agree that initiative is amazing. I would just hope more Nigerians will be able not to be scared and actually take up position. So what do you think about like all these new Otondos that are coming, to be like, hello, I want to be president? What do you think about them? What do you think?
So the likes of Fela, Donald Duke, what's the name of that
one? He's not really an Otondo because he has been a governor, but
Eunice,
Donald
Duke, the woman that is not a feminist.
Then Mr. Yomi or something.
Then
those people,
Mr. Shubomi.
Yeah, Mr. Shubomi.
Then Atiku, please. You have been in the game for so long.
8 years. You
leave it for young people. Let them run.
8 years. No.
It's too much. And all this political agenda.
Whatever you will have done 8 years before, you should have done it by now. Like, there's no need. What's the difference? President and vice president. You were vice president. You could effect change. You didn't do a lot of things. So don't even think of that.
And don't come with the statement that 40% of your cabin people will be youth. Nobody cares.
Yes.
Nobody wants your money.
Because
you are spending billions before you enter. When you now enter, you now want to recover the billion you spend just for political campaign. It's not
even if 40%. Is he going to pick someone that the mother used to sell like around the road that has political aspiration? Obviously, it's going to be people that he knows that he will pick. So people favoritism will enter that one, and we don't need that. I think the time he was VP already was already enough. We don't need him. So what do you think Eunice, like the political aspirant, Mrs. Eunice? I think, like, what do you think about her stake on feminism? Shouldn't that even be like one of our like
she said
agendas?
She said she's not a feminist, but I feel she is. But she's just scared to label herself as a feminist. Because when you hear feminists, people assume the wrong things. And people that are really outspoken about feminism are people that are really aggressive, right? So feminism is all about fighting for equality of women's rights.
Exactly.
So that men and women are equal together, and there's no
mago.
There's no mago. We get the same salary, we get the same leave, we get the same everything.
We can inherit properties, you know. So many things. It's just for women to have more things. Like, look at in some countries before, women couldn't drive.
But now women are driving,
and that's thanks to feminism.
So
feminism is not a bad thing.
Yeah,
people that feminists want to have family, they want to have everything. People that hate men that say they're feminists, they're not feminists, they're feminazs. Those are people that hate. They're feminazs, not feminists. You're going to, you know, get the
educate yourself.
You know, educate me. So like, that should be like Eunice's like main goal, but like you said,
she should be part of her key goals. But because she didn't understand, she was confused as not to put herself in the wrong position when it comes to that. That's why she couldn't acclaim that she's a feminist.
And because it's in Nigeria, that makes sense. Okay, so which is it's safe to classify Atiku as a seat-tight political leader. That just means seat-tight means someone that wants to die there. That don't want to leave that space for other people. Because first and foremost, you need to understand that this government is nobody's daddy's property.
It ain't not your daddy property.
Nobody's daddy.
Don't
like
say this.
It's for all of us. They say Nigeria yi ti gbogbo wa ni kó má gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí pòmíràn tí a lè lọ ajé kò lè dàbí ilé. Come on. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́pọ̀ ká fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀pọ̀n gbé. Exactly, Nigeria is for everyone.
It's for everyone,
not for one person. So I don't think why someone should have like years in a seat and not effecting and still want to come back to be our president. No. Uncle, excuse me, sir, you are cancelled. You can't. And again, okay, let's imagine if you enter. Things like stable light is definitely not on your agenda. We know you will not.
You are the owner of Mikano generator.
Exactly, but you know you will.
You and two other people.
You know you will not give.
You won't give us like to be total
darkness. Like there is no need at all. We're just going to be in darkness. We'll go back. At least we're still managing to have stable light now. And Taye, did you ever experience about this Ambode and Lagos State?
Hambo, you don't do good. Your people are fighting, but all I can say is that you've run for like 4 years.
And it was a good term.
It was a good term. You did okay.
Roads,
so just go and sleep.
Transportation. So just let it go. Like
let it go, because I don't see the need for you to fight with Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Eko. He's coming to Sanwo-Eko. Let him run, please. It's just better.
Leave it
for us, for him to run the nation.
I think it will just be a lesson. This time you just learn like maybe there are certain things you shouldn't have done that you did and everything. No,
like I didn't see the need for you as a governor to be signing check. What are signing check for? Don't sign next time.
Like I think delegation of responsibilities and so many things you should do that.
Yeah.
That's why, because you're here to serve, not serve yourself. So you should be able to hold other people accountable of certain issues. If you do everything all on your own, there's no other way. Like that's so many reasons why they're pushing him out of this thing, because he didn't delegate responsibility. So any fault that was going to happen, they didn't have someone to put a fault on him. Everything went back to him because he was doing everything himself, which is not meant to have done in the first place.
And yeah, his political party was not seeing the love and support after he got into power.
Exactly. We're not saying like bribing them or anything, but you know, you have to give to get. It's politics. Even in this life, if someone shows you support, shows you love, you too, there's a way you have to show them support and love. So I just it's not amazing that they're not allowing him to come for a second term, because maybe he might have tidied up some things he started, like the road in the Apapa road, so many roads that he started. But either way, it's like it was a good run. So thank you, Ambode. We're just hoping the next, Lagos State governor will do us some, some
better
things,
things.
So what do you think? What's the role? Does God Federation have a major role in politics in general, and especially politics in Nigeria?
Godfathering has an important role because godfathers, they hold the stake of your political finances and political socialization. In the terms, financing is them that they fuel your campaign.
Good. Okay.
And when it comes to socialization, it's whoever you socialize with that brings the money. So they all important.
They introduce you to our Baba Saleh.
So if you are following a corrupt Baba Saleh, forget it. Your term is not going to be pure. Your term in office is going to be corrupt. No matter how much you try to do good. Do you understand? Because you are just the figurehead on the seat. They are the ones that control you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And no matter how much fit you see, you're like the face of the brand, right? And they are the stakeholders of the brand. That's just it. Your responsibility is to carry out some particular things. And if you're really sensible as a political aspirant, when you get a godfather, it's better for you to draw a terms, an agreement, and tell them things you will not do and things you will do before you collect their money.
Or firstly, even make sure that people's visions and
are
goals
aligned
are
together.
aligning. Because if people don't have aligned vision and goals, that's when there'll be clashing.
Yeah.
That's when there'll be problem. That's when there'll be a lot of things. So yeah, I think the best way is to do it the legal way, the right way, the safe way. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's it. And then what do you think? What do you think about? What do you think the steps someone should take when the person is coming into politics? Like, if for someone like me now, I want to run for office in the future. What steps do you think I should take now that will give me like more credibility, more to be able to, do you understand what I mean?
I think the only thing I know is it should be politically intelligent.
Okay.
You should have cabinet members that are trustworthy and share your views for the nation.
Okay.
And the thing is that before you become a political aspirant, I feel you should go around the particular jurisdiction that you want to reign over or rule over and find out what are their needs that they need. What are the things that strengthens them? You just need to find out everything. I think that's what you need to do.
Yeah, I think what you said makes sense. And I think then you need to you have to build a political portfolio. Like Kai said, you have to have taken input. Like, you can't just say I want to be president and you've never been Senate president, you've never been local government chairman, you've never been so many things. It starts from those little things. You have to build up, because once you're credible, then people will be like, oh, this one already has entered the bar before. And then you have to do everything legally. Things like YX certificate, NECO certificate, NYC certificate. You should have it. It starts from now. If you don't have it, just know that, okay, my chances of becoming this thing, it has ended. And then don't involve yourself in any corrupt practices, because this thing is real. When you start to put yourself in, when you buying the form, by the time you enter a political party, every small thing you have, people are always looking for pointers to pull you down. Look at what our governor did to Sanwo-Olu, talking about looking through his medical bills. Trust me, people will do worse than that. Do you understand? So thank you guys for watching. And this was an amazing section. So if you want more political sessions, tell us, right?
Yes.
Click on the link
Tell
below.
Kendi she's in love with politics. I'm just an accomplice that don't really like politics. Bye, guys.